Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a chef on YouTube who's known for making some of the wildest dishes. Kay's cooking. In today's episode, she's going to be showing us her very own take on green bean casserole, which includes some very interesting ingredients. As you can see, this is not our normal Wednesday video. I'm going to be reviewing various types of cooking videos moving forward and not always following our traditional format, so hopefully you enjoy. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again.
Hi, Kay.
And today I'm going to be doing a green bean casserole. And
Okay.
the video I saw, the lady said it was the easiest green bean casserole she ever made. She says, but what you will need is a casserole dish, and that is my casserole dish. Then it says get two. Hold on, let me get me.
Is it mandatory that we don't clean the casserole dish beforehand?
Things so I can drain the green beans. Get two.
Has this casserole dish been passed down through multiple generations? It looks like it might be a family heirloom.
Cans, tins, whatever you want to call them. Just empty that. And put 2 cans of green beans in.
Okay.
That's one, empty.
It's probably a good idea to start a green bean casserole with green beans. This tracks.
She said you can drain them if you want. She did drain them, so I'm doing it exactly as she did it. So that, and I've got another one, which I'm going to drain this one out as well. So, yeah, so that one's drained, or partly drained, and I'm gonna get out some of the can. Oh, there we are. So then 2 are emptied. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a spoon and mix them round. Right, now that's the green beans. Spread it out. Now I'm going to open a can of
Whoop ass. Sorry.
condensed. It says it has to be condensed cream of mushroom.
So far, this is very much a green bean casserole. We got our green beans, we got our cream of mushroom soup.
Now I don't know why mushroom, because there ain't going to be no mushrooms going in it.
You don't know why you're using cream of mushroom soup because there ain't going to be no mushrooms going in it. Well, I mean, just because you're using cream of mushroom soup doesn't mean the dish will call for additional mushrooms. I don't understand that statement. All of the mushrooms that are required for this dish are in that soup?
So empty that one. And she said 2 cans. Now it is the same, you can see. That's 2 cans of this. Oh dear.
Yes, this tracks.
Come on.
This is a green bean casserole so far.
I think this is going to be more of the soup than a casserole. Anyway, she says to make sure everything is out of the cans.
She said to actually empty all of the stuff out of the can? Huh. This is a highly unorthodox recipe. I've never heard of such a thing.
So you can either use, milk. You can either use milk Oh, water. Well,
You can also use water to rinse out the can. Okay.
I'm using milk because I think it looks a bit milky anyway, the mixture. So I'm just going to give that, in fact, I might even give that a stirry so it gets rid of.
Okay, we're using milk to rinse out the cans.
Whipping out the can.
So we're adding a little bit of milk to our green bean casserole. All right.
Stirry, so that's everything out of the can. I'm hoping.
Milky. The other day I was at the store and I was doing something that I often like to do, which is go milky when I'm when I'm reaching for the milk. And then the people that worked at the store looked at me like this, like, what the hell? It's fun when you don't care what people think. You can do all kinds of silly crap in public. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. You're just like, oh, milky, no. And then people look at you like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? It really makes me laugh. So next time you're at the store and you're going to grab some milk, go, milky, as you grab it, and then just set it in your cart and act like that didn't just happen. Walk away. Everyone around you will be like, what the hell? Milky? What's wrong with this idiot?
As you can see, it's coming out more.
So we added some milk to the cream of mushroom soup to get it out of the can. Milky mushrooms. Okay.
More like lumpy because there was some soup still left in. And there we are. So that's one done. And let's just put the rest of the milk.
Let's stop using milk to rinse out these cans. I don't know why that's weird to me.
The other can. Oh
my
a bit
gosh.
too much there, but it doesn't really matter. Clean up.
That's right. Nothing really matters anymore, does it?
Right, so let's get that other can. Oh, that's come out now more milky.
Did she say more milky? Oh my god. She just said milky. Hold on.
That's come out now more milky.
Milky. Milky. I'm sorry, man. I always gotta make things weird.
I did put a bit more there in, much in. So that's the can on the floor and my glasses with it.
You dropped the can and your glasses on the floor. Oh my gosh. And I think this grout behind your stove right here has seen better days, especially over here. We should get one of those grout brushes and some of that grout cleaner and scrub this. All of the food funk over the years has splashed on this wall and soaked into this grout.
So let me just put them up, that's it. Right, so I'm going to give that a mixy round.
Give her a mixy. This is looking like a regular green bean casserole thus far. Nothing to see here, folks. Or is there? I don't know, viewers. Let's keep watching.
And then it said to get some, let's give it its right name, condensed, two cans of condensed mushroom soup, yes. And fried onion, one can of fried onion soup. What?
1 can of fried onion soup? Are you sure that's what the recipe called for?
Oh, I've got French onion. Oh well, it doesn't matter, it's still fried onion.
No.
It's still onion, so what I'm going to do
It's still onion.
is drain that. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in.
What the heck? Dude. Typically, green bean casserole calls for fried onions, such as French's fried onions. These, which we are all very familiar with, these are so delicious that you can eat them right out of the container. In fact, when I make green bean casserole, that's what I do as I'm making it. I'm snacking on these babies as if they were onion rings the whole time I'm making it. This is what's supposed to go in a green bean casserole. French's fried onions, not French onion soup. Oh my gosh. This has just turned into a soup itself. This whole dish is no longer a casserole.
Now I know my casseroles, I normally have potatoes, carrots, onions and everything. But anyway, so this is going all over.
Yes, please add potatoes and carrots to this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some salte, some pepper.
Pepper. I like the way she says that. Okay, this looks nothing like any green bean casserole that I've ever seen in my life. This looks diabolical. How can we confuse French's fried onions for French onion soup? What?
And I'm going to put it in the oven.
In the oven?
And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make anything. I'm going to get off. I'm going to peel some potatoes.
Some potatoes. The way she pronounces certain things is very interesting. I actually like it. We're gonna have some potatoes. All right.
To go with the meal,
The meal. Okay. We're not calling it a casserole anymore, luckily, because that doesn't track.
as like I said, that's more of a soup than a casserole.
Yeah, probably because we didn't properly follow the directions and use the correct ingredients. So I've never seen anything like this. It almost looks like mashed potatoes and gravy and green beans all just smashed together.
Even though there were loads of soup that went in it, but yes. So I'm going to put that in the oven for, what's it say, for 175. Well, I'll put it on 200.
Okay, I'm guessing she's talking Celsius.
For what?
I would say you need to cook this thing for a couple hours to thicken it up.
Doesn't say how long for. It just says 175.
I would say you need to cook that thing for like 4 hours to thicken it up.
No, can't see how. So I'm going to try it for 30 minutes first, and let's see how it goes from then on. So I will have got my potatoes done then, and they can be all mixed together.
Your potatoes. Okay. By the way, please be sure to check out a collaboration I did with Lydia over at the Body Honesty channel. We reacted to one of those gym goers versus activists style of debates together over on her channel. Here's a link. Please be sure to check that one out. It was a lot of fun.
Now it's come out of the oven looking absolutely lovely.
Looking like an absolute soup still. That is completely liquid.
So what I'm going to do is...
Yes, the addition of the French onion soup did not help this dish. That just liquefied all the cream of mushroom soup and made everything extra watery. See, that's not a casserole.
A big spoonful.
Yeah, you have to eat this with a spoon.
And I've got some potatoes that are boiled, just being boiled. They are, ow, that's hot. And I'm going to get one of the potatoes and put it in the middle. Get off.
Turned it into a total soup And now we're having super plain boiled potatoes with it. Okay, this is a very interesting spin on the classic green bean casserole that we're all familiar with. You probably never thought to have a plain boiled potato with your green bean casserole soup. This is highly unorthodox, but it's just crazy enough to work. Just kidding. I don't think it's gonna work, if I'm being real.
That is your end. That is your end product.
That is my end product. Okay, that's not a green bean casserole. As I explained, you don't use French onion soup. You use French's fried onions. French's is actually a brand, and they make fried onions. They're basically onion rings. Not French onion soup, but French's fried onions, which I already showed you guys. As we can see, though, using a soup in place of the onions obviously made this thing super liquidy. At this point, we may as well pour it into a cup and just drink it. Have a drink of my green bean casserole. Come on, man, have a sip.
Right, I have got it on a plate. I'm going to put it down because it's bloody hot. So I'm going to get a bit of potato.
You're gonna want to mix this potato with the green bean soup,
which I have already cut up.
You literally need the potato in this particular dish to absorb all of that liquid and balance it out. By the way, I don't want to keep pointing this out. I'm not trying to be a jerk or like shame Kay. I think she's a really nice person. She's super positive and upbeat, and I don't want to be mean to her at all. But that grout over there, son, that grout.
And a bit of everything on it.
Alright, let's see.
So, that's it. Let's try this now, because I know it's still a bit hot, but...
Is it good?
I think with the creamy soup, creamy mushroom soup is making it nice.
Yeah. The French onion soup isn't though, huh? That's not really doing much to add to the dish, is it? The cream of mushroom soup is pretty good. The green beans are good. But this other thing in here, I don't know. It's almost like it doesn't go or something. It doesn't seem like this should go in this particular dish. I don't know why they told me to put that in there.
That is lovely.
I'm sure it tastes pretty good. You know, French onion soup would give it that oniony flavor. The consistency is just what's off, you know? Which is a big deal. I don't want a soup when I was supposed to have crunchy onions.
That is absolutely lovely. I mean, I love green beans anyway, so... I've been asked by quite a few people to say, and Kay says. So, I'll bring it back. Kay says it was lovely.
Is that your catchphrase? Kay says. I like it.
Right, there's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a comment and a recipe, please feel free, the more the merrier. That was a recipe. And if you haven't subscribed or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get them subscribing, get yourself subscribing, get everybody subscribing.
I respect the hustle, Kay. I will subscribe.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, so Kay says the green bean casserole was good, which apparently is her catchphrase. She also has merch. Wow. I respect the hustle, man. At the end there, she's like, be sure to subscribe, check out my merch, all this type of stuff. Hell yeah, get it, Kay. Kay has some very wild ideas about what a green bean casserole is. Or rather, I think she was just confused and thought that French's fried onions meant French onion soup. That's a hilarious swap out, you know? You're like, instead of fried onions, how about something that's 100% liquid? Kay's cooking is always a lot of fun, and she's a really nice, upbeat person, so I wish her all the best. So what do you think of the green bean casserole that we just saw? Leave a comment below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.